Hello, everyone. My name is Mandy Moore. Amanda Moore. Amanda Moore. I go by all of them. Different groups call me different things. Sure, I have other names. I am in Prince Edward Island, Canada, in Charlottetown. I started dyeing. I just finished up my first year. This is year 2. So today I'll be showing you, I just released my February, I'm a little late, February color of the month. This year I am doing colors of the month. Each month I'm coming out with a different color. This month it's called, oh, that's really washed out. Just one second. Let's get a different angle. Just one second. I apologize for this. There, that's actually pretty good right there. Little bit brighter than it really is. Sorry about the lighting. I thought I had it fixed. I'm going to pause for 2 seconds and just get a little bit bigger of a time. Here again. Grab that pink sheet. Put it up. No.
I thought there was a blind on this.
We're live. Sorry about this. Well, I'll continue on. So this is the color of the month. This month, it's called Forever Yours. I've got it online, ready to ship in Blue Face Leicester sock. So it's Blue Face Leicester and nylon. And I've got 2 of those ready to ship. I also, this here one is actually my DK. So it's eco-processed organic merino wool. It's DK and I really like it. And I like that I'm really getting into the, well, eco-processed is just, it's basically a very gentler way to make it superwash. So it's still superwashed, but it is that light? No, but turn it on a little bit. Yeah. There. So eco-processed, I apologize for all this. Can you bring it forward maybe? I thought I had all this done and down towards me that way. And turn it. No, turn it back towards me. No, just put it like that. Yeah. For whatever reason, it's not cooperating today. I had it all set and I do apologize. These colors that you're seeing, they are the colors, but they're pretty close right there. If you look at my hand, this is really close to what it is. And this is the DK. And the DK, let me just see here. That one is wrong. So the DK is really nice. I have 4 right now. What does eco-processed mean? Eco-processed is it's a superwashed, but when they do superwash, it's very, very harsh chemicals. So with the eco-processed, it's a lot gentler of a process to make it superwash. So it's not going to be as hardy. You might not want to dry it for the people that are used to drying. I've never dried any of my stuff in my dryers. I always lay it flat to dry. So for the people that do wash and dry, I wouldn't recommend that. I would just simply wash it and then lay flat to dry. So it's just, yeah, a lot gentler, less chemicals. And I'm all about the less chemicals I can have in my life, the better it is. So that is the DK. Now this is the Blueface Leicester sock, and that's pretty accurate right there. And the Blueface Leicester sock is, I did have all this in front of me, and I apologize that I am not ready. B, are you on here? Oh, I have the Blueface Leicester sock right here. So the Blueface Leicester sock is 80% Blueface Leicester, 20% nylon. The Blueface Leicester is super washed. It's 115 grams and it's 425 yards. So there are 2 of these available right now to ship. If you're looking for more, you can email me and I can likely make that happen. I will definitely be making more because I know I want to make some socks for anyone else doing Sock Madness, because it is gentle enough in the Blueface Leicester that it's more, and there's a couple of the socks that you can use. It doesn't have to be a solid. So there are 2 of those. Now there are 4 of these. This is the MCN, which is 80% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, or sorry, 10% cashmere and 10% nylon. So 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, 10% nylon, 115 grams, and it's 425 yards. And like I said, I'm in love with this color. So this is my February of the month color. Now, if you are going to order anything, you can get a 15% discount with forever, all in caps. So anything you order will be 15% off. Now I am just a small business, so I do not, there's no tax on my items because I don't make enough to charge tax as of yet. So there's no tax. It is in Canadian dollars. So, and I guess I should tell you the prices. I forgot about that. 36% or $36 is my MCN. 32 is my Superwash Blueface Leicester 10% nylon. So that one's 32. And my DK is also 32. I also have a new colorway that I have released. Oh, there you can see the greens through it. I'm just falling in love with grays and greens together. So this, I've got 2 of these available. This is called Peace Out. And it is, again, 80% superwash merino and 20% nylon. And it's 425 yards for $32. And there's 2 of these available. Now this is going up, but I'm just kind of, it's just been washed. After you washed, if you're familiar with braids, after you wash them, you just kind of got to give them a little, it's just get them back into shape after washing and rinsing. So it's just a little bit of a fluffing process. So this is, this was something new I tried. So it's going to be considered my color of the month. So you will see the colors going through here. I'm actually in love with this. So I've got 1 of these available. This is also in the eco-processed organic merino. So it is $20. And it will, I'll probably photograph this when I'm done and put it up. It's the only one that I had left. It just took a little bit longer to dry. So you can't do anything with it to dry. And I like to make sure they're fully dried before I touch them again. So this one will be, it's now fully dried. So I will be putting it up today. There's only one of those available. I will be making more of those because I definitely want to spin that. This was my first attempt at Forever Yours. Now this is in McCausland's 2-ply. I actually really like it. It's got the odd little, you can see the dark purple or blue little kind of polka dots coming through, which will be cute when it's all knit up. I am going to do another attempt at this to get it more variegated. But this is in the McCauslands, and I plan to a friend of mine, and going to knit up in the Saltwater Books the Fogo Island mitts. So I'm going to do this with this gray, which I also have available on the website. This gray is one that I dyed it. So these two will be available on my site. My McCauslands, there's two different ways. I have a lot of McCauslands that they've dyed. It's their skeins. So I have all of that available. B, are you on here? Can you unmute yourself? Sorry about this. B is not here. Okay. So these, I've got a lot of McCauslands. McCauslands is a mill that's here on the island. It's up west. It's a mill that's been operating since the 1800s. McCauslands is PEI's, just like Briggs and Little is New Brunswick's. Briggs and Little is their oldest mill. And I've been searching to see what Nova Scotia's mill is. They're obviously no longer there, or unless they changed their name. I don't know of any mill in there, but I am looking. And I've asked a few people, so hopefully someone will get back to me about that. So McCausland's is ours. Basically what it is, all the sheep on the island, all the farmers, as they shear the sheep, they just ship it off to McCausland's, just like in New Brunswick. All the sheep get sheared and they ship it off to Briggs and Little. So here on the island, we take it all to McCausland's and they mill it. So these are just a heritage wool. It's just your non-super washed. It's right off the sheep. They mill it and they spin it. So I've got a lot of 2-ply available. I've got some of their colors. And then I have some of my colors. And these will be available. And like I said, this is what I'm making my Fogo Island mitts out of, and I cannot wait. I'm looking forward to that. And I'll probably make one of the hats. I'm not sure which one yet out of the same. I also do have a lot of kits available. I think there's 10 of them. There's different ones I've made up. This is on the island. This is how we've always made our thrum mitts. This is called webbing. You get it. This is also right from the mill. You could spin with it, but a lot of people love felting with it. And this is what we make our mitts out of. And I have some here. I'll just show you. So the webbing comes like this, just big pieces, and you just kind of separate it. And there's a piece. And hence, that's how we make our thrums. So it's just all different pieces, and you might have little pieces like that, but you can still put those 2 pieces. I mean, it's great. It felts beautifully. I also have some bags, as you see up here, for sale on my website for any of you felters out there. So there's your thrums. So I have a whole bunch of kits already made up. If you want to do your own kit, there's the webbing that I have available on my site, and there's all kinds of different colors to pick from. Plus, I've been adding my own spin on some colors. And I've been playing. There'll be stuff like this available soon. So that is my McCauslands. Something new I have as well. On the island, we have this amazing farm. It's Lumendon Farm. Toby and James Hill own it. It's out in Birdalbin, and they raise Icelandic sheep. And they are the cutest sheep. Like, they treat their sheep so well. They're all grass fed, and they call them, and it's like they just come running. They're so excited when Toby or James goes out and calls the sheep up to the barn, and they just, and you go out and they're just so friendly and sweet, like unbelievable. So they are in Birdalbin. You can see it there. Most people, if you're not from PEI, you'll call that Breadalbane, but it's actually pronounced Birdalbin. So I have online right now. I've just started. I've got a bunch of their fiber downstairs, but I've just cordoned off. So this is actually, and this is Clover. Clover is one of their original mamas. They still have her. That'll be a piece that'll come out. But so this is Clover's fiber. Let's see how long it is. I have it on the site showing you. It's just it, but it's just gently done. So this is about 9 inches right there. Clover is a gorgeous girl. If you ever come to the island, Toby and James would introduce you to Clover. She is just sweet. And you know what? That might be Clover, who James is hugging right there. Only Toby could tell you that, though. So I've got a pound of raw fiber, and this is raw. Like, this is how clean these sheep are. Like, so I've got a pound of Clover for you, and it is $10. So that is Clover. I also have a pound, I forget her name. This is Lamb You. What it is, let's just take one of these longer flocks. This is gorgeous. What this is this is one of their lambs they've kept. They also have meat available. But this is one of the girls they've kept, and I forget her name. So it's just going on 10 in that one. They're all different sizes. So this is one of their lambs. It's got to be longer than that. Oh no, it's 10 for generally, but so this is one of their lambs. So the lambs that they do keep, they don't share them in the fall. They leave them right till the next spring, and that's when they share them. So this is, it's got the lamb wool in it, and then it's got the length of the ewe. So it is beautiful. And again, this is raw. Now this one's, I did pick out a few more things, and this is just me grabbing from the bag. I didn't even skirt this. Toby and James don't skirt. This was just me grabbing from the bag, and that is how clean. Like, they don't even, there are some down there that do have to be skirted. I know I have a good portion of this, which is, you can see a little bit smaller. But I know I have a pound of this, and you can see some dirt in there. So there's a pound of that right now for $10, and there will be more available. And it's beautiful. And if you didn't know, this here the fell. I never knew this until I took a course on how to spin Icelandic because I was having a really hard time. If any spinners out there have never spun it, it's a long woolen. You want to spin it woolen. And this is actually softer than merino in a lot of cases. Kind of ironic, isn't it? So, and what you do to process it, once you have it cleaned, you are going to take all the, oh my gosh, fell and tea. Oh my gosh, today is a bad day. I'm sorry. I'm just getting over being sick, and I had a granddaughter born this month, so I'm all over the place. So you have to pull out all the, fell, and it's a fell I can never remember. But anyway, you have to pull out all of this. I'll just show you here in this one. So basically you want to pull all of these out as much as you can. For spinners out there that have never spun it. And I'm sure there's lots of different ways. This is just how my class taught me to. So you're just kind of holding this firmly, and you want to get it all out because you will feel it. Okay, so we're left with the fell, which is very soft. So you can just spin with this, and then you can put these all together and spin with this. And the instructor I had, Heavenly Brewster, said she uses it for market bags. It's nice and strong and nothing will break it. Like, you cannot break that. I had my boyfriend and his friend, and they are like, they're quite strong, and they're strong as in they're used to breaking things. They go out lobster fishing, so they're hauling up the traps, and that my boyfriend's brother is a lobster fisherman, and they could not break this. And like I said, they are very strong, and they're used to rope, and yeah. But if you want to spin it with this to make it more of a lopey, you're going to cut that in half, which now is going to match the length of this. And you'll spin it this way. Because if you have really long, like this and this, it's not going to spin properly. So once I learned that trick, I was off and running, and I'm loving spinning it now. So I can't wait. I want to spin just some of this. I think I'm going to spin some of this and make a little sweater for my new granddaughter and my grandson out of it, because it's so soft with just very little of this to give them that. So anyway, long story. So there's a pound of that right now available for $10. Now this is one of their lambs, and what a gorgeous color. So that's a lamb, and it is still still 7 inches. So again, this is $10, and this is a lamb, and look at that color. Like, it's gorgeous. Oh, sorry, discount is 15%. Yeah. So there's a pound of this. Now I have a bunch downstairs in the bag. I was just able to dig out so far a pound of each and put them in packaging ready to ship. So once I start digging through more, because I'm just digging out the best, so you will, although I'm not really skirting it, I'm basically digging in the bag and taking out. These were the first 3 handfuls, first handful from each bag I pulled out. And like I said, that's how clean it is. And especially for the lamb, you want to think the lambs are born. They're going to be born here at the end of the month, I believe. If you want to follow along they are on Instagram. and Facebook. If you want to follow along with them, they'll be having their babies soon. And Icelandic babies are so cute. So once the babies are born, very soon, like as soon as they're able to, they'll start going outside, and all summer long, they just live outside. So they'll be gorgeous. So that's why they're so clean. Anyway, so that is the Icelandic. Now, what else do we have? I still have some other, this is some Blue Face Leicester braids that I have available. It's non-super wash. It's just natural. Like I said, I'm getting more into this natural. So that is available, and that's $20. That's in Blue Face Leicester. And this one. All my braids are going to be pretty unique. I did write down kind of the colors I used, but that's about it. This one is a granite. And again, Blue Face Leicester, $20. These are super washed merino. And these are $25. So I've got this one red one left. So look at the shine from the tencel. And then I also have this one left. Another color I'm starting to go towards. I don't know whether it was from making this and watching some of Andrea's shows, because she's very much pink and yellows. Well, when this came out, I'm really enjoying it. So look forward to seeing some more pinks and yellows in some of my skeins. So that's $25. And then I have two super washed merino. This is a little bit of a granite. Some nice blues for anyone that loves blues. Whoops. And then this is more girthy. I'm in love with this color. I made one similar for myself. And those are both $20. So I have on my website, I have ready to ship. So there's quite a few stuff in there. I'm slowly migrating over to ready to ship, and then I'm going to have pre-orders, which I haven't quite developed on my site yet, where you can order what you want. But so yeah, so eventually it will all be ready to ship with just a few things for pre-orders. I'm giving you a preview of this. This one does not have a name yet. This is my Blue Face Leicester sock. And this is going to be my merch colorway with no name yet. Still thinking about it. And like I said, this braid will be available probably within an hour of me signing off. I'm in love with this color. I'll definitely make another one. So that is my Forever Yours color of the month. And once the month is over, I don't make any more. That's it. What you see is what you will get. I mean, you might see it in the future, but it's not going to be a regular on my site. So, and this one also, once I get it done up, will be $20. Now, what else do we have? I guess we can go over. I'm having quite a big sale right now. I don't even have it all uploaded. This is my old, I'm really not liking. There we go. So this is my old, it's a cable plied DK, which it's really nice because it's a really, you can see it there. It's a really tightly plied. It's what you do is 2 strands are plied one way. If you're not familiar, I guess you need to be a spinner. There's S and Z's. So you're going to have your your single plies are going to be spun into 2 plies using, say, the S. So once you have those done, then you reply all of them together in a Z. So it's everything spinning this way and then it goes this way. So it's really tight. There's not like, you look at that and it's just, there's some air going through it. So it's not, whereas this one is really tight. So I'm having a sale on these. These are 100% superwash merino. And they're really good because they won't, it'll take a lot to pill. I have a sweater. Oh, sorry. The discount will be there until, let's just go till the end of the month. So you have until the 28th. Knit up in various, yes, I do. There's a few things. Now this is Sprinklicious. It is on sale for $25. All my DK that's like this. And that's your Sprinklicious knit up. It's really nice to go with any color because you can pair it with any color out there, and it's got 11 different sprinkles in it. So, and those 11, within those 11 are quite a few. There's some that are more heavily sprinkled and some that, you know, and depending on the pan, what hits more, you can see some lime green. So that's that knit up. So that is my Jessica Steinbach. And this is actually made out of the DK that I'm not going to be having anymore. This is Witching Hour. I think there's a couple of skeins, or at least one skein. Sorry, I was just wearing it. There's a few plies, but this I've made last year and I wear it all the time. And there's a few, I have yet to depill it. And I wear it a lot. So there's a few starting under the arm, but you think of wearing a sweater for a full year. And like I said, I wear it a lot and I have never depilled this in a full year. So, and as you can see, there's very little pills. So I've got a sock that I've got started. I want to see how that lasts in it, because it might be something that I might bring back. It's a yarn that I really like, a base, but it's just not very popular because it's not as soft, because it doesn't have the air. So it's not that it's itchy, but it just doesn't have that light airiness to it. Now this is one of my favorite colorways. This is called Keeping It Calm. This is in my worsted. And it is one of my absolute favorites. I don't have my Forever Yours knit up. I was hoping to get a soft knit up into it, but I am saving it for Sock Madness. I'm in love with it, and yeah, I want it for Sock Madness. This is, I still have a few of these left. Actually, I think I have a kit out of this left too. This is last year's, this was last month's Just Dance. And it's paired with my black, which is called Hope. And it's called Hope. I started dying because I was in a bad accident and I dealt with depression. So and I needed to find something to do. So I never knit before my accident. I quilted, but I couldn't quilt anymore. I couldn't hand quilt. And to me, when I couldn't hand quilt, it just broke my heart. So my psychologist told me to try knitting, which I did, and I fell in love. So from there, I started spinning. Then I started, okay, so I'm spinning, so I want to dye my fiber. So then I started dyeing. And here I am. So my hope, when that came out of the pot and I saw the little, lighter spots here and there throughout the black, because it's not I mean, it's indie dyed, so it's pretty dark. Some of them you can find some lighter colors in it. And it just reminded me of my darkest depression. It's just, a lot of people used to like, it's hard to explain except for that's how you feel. It's just black. And you just have to look for those little moments of light. And hence my black is called hope, because you need to search for that hope when you're in those dark depression days. And it's really hard. And it's also paired with my Island Fog, which I thought went really well. So this kit is available for $90. It is with my EcoPressed DK, Eco Processed Organic. And you will see more. I am going to start trying, I have yet to get their worsted or their fingering, but I am going to go that way because I really like the DK. And I really like the idea of a more gentler worsted and being organic wool. So basically the sheep aren't fed with any chemicals in that. They're grass fed, is your organic. There's no chemicals going into their feed. Anything that's fed with them, it's grass and that. So other than that, there are quite a few different options. I've got a 50% silk, 50% merino lace base that's available on my store. There is one going up that's going to be ready to ship. It's blue Hawaiian. So I don't have that up in the site just yet. I am playing with my turquoise. As a dyer, I find turquoise and your reds and that are the hardest to set. So I am playing a lot with those. So I just dyed that with the blue Hawaiian. It's a beautiful turquoise with a few little sprinkles through it. And that will be available soon. It's a gorgeous, they come in 50 gram skeins and it is $38. I have another lace base that I got to try and I am loving it. So I have it dyed up in a color that will be released later. Something else that I wanted to mention is in Prince Edward Island, if anyone is interested, we are having a Fibre Festival, PEI Fibre Festival, if you want to look it up. We are on Instagram. It is September 24th weekend, and I will be there, and I will be releasing new colors at that show. I'm going to have my island collection. Oh, I missed that. None of my nylon has decay. No, I wish. But like I said, I think the base that I am getting rid of that is on sale for $25, it's a 100 gram skein, 247 yards. And it is so tightly plied that it might last quite a while. It's hard to say. Now, I know with the McCauslins, my grandmother made me socks out of this and they lasted. Actually, let me just. This sock foot, this is McCauslin's wool. My grandmother passed away 27 years ago. And I wear these as slippers. They basically almost felt So I think that's why the natural wools are okay for socks. But no, DK, I don't have nylon. I want to find some DK with nylon, but I haven't yet. I am getting some specialty wools made. So I might have that. Might be something. Yeah, it would be something that's very interesting to have. So I might have that for my show. I have ordered some sock blanks in merino nylon that will be available on my website. Probably not till March. I haven't started playing with them yet to paint on them and that, but I had some of those that I am specialty ordering in Blueface Leicester nylon because that is my favorite base. But it would be definitely something I should do is my Blueface Leicester nylon in a DK. I should see about the cost of that. I never thought of it. There are so many socks coming out in DK and slippers and even more. Blueface Leicester is a lot nicer. I love it for socks because it's got a longer staple. Merino staple is, you know, like this, and it doesn't have the crimp. Like the Blueface Leicester, it might look like this, but the crimp is unbelievable. So it really has more of an elasticity to stay in shape. Plus, when you pull that out straight, I don't have any here with me, it is long, like it's more your 4 inches. So I find my socks, I don't go through them like I do with my merino. I can wear them every day, and so far so good. Like they have really lasted well, and I really like how they hold up in the wash. And then when I dry, for holding their shape a little bit more, I know merino sometimes kind of over time it doesn't quite hold its shape as well. And the Blueface Leicester really holds its shape, or I find it does. I don't think I'll ever knit with anything that's not Blueface Leicester. Again, for socks, nylon and merino is great for it's soft. I don't have nylon merino because everyone does, so I just never got into having that. I did try it, and I do have a couple of these on my website. It's 75% merino, 25% nylon. This is Atlantis. So I have 2 of these skeins available on my site. And I have a few more that I can dye up that you will see over time. But it's not something I will be carrying, but I will be doing the sock blanks in the merino nylon in the future. I want to apologize that I wasn't all together today. Just a lot has been going on in my life this month, and I have been dying up a storm. So, and a lot of changes with my granddaughter. So, but definitely look out for the PEI Fibre Festival. It is, like I said, September 24th weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. There's quite a few others, Belfast Mini Mills, there's Lease and Harmony, I'm trying to think of others. Janet from Green Gables Alpaca. So there's going to be quite a few of us. And I know myself, like I said, I'm going to have my island collection. I've already got one color. It's called Priest Pond. It was a color I dyed for one of my best friends, his godmother. So I did Priest Pond up for her because that's where she lives. And then that's what got me thinking. So for other island collections, I was going to release this another time, but I didn't. But this is, I already know because it's kind of like our soil, the reddish peach. So this will be released PEI Fibre Festival. So all of those colors you will see. I will also, that'll be September. So October, I will be releasing my island collection on my site. But so this is another color that's going to be on there. It's very, not the greatest color of it. Oh, there, you can see it right there. And this is going to be called Little Pond. And that's where my boyfriend grew up. His family is there, and I'll have other little places across the island, little kind of out of the way places that people might not know, not so much the big ones like Charlottetown, Summerside, and that. And they will all have a meaning to me or someone in my life. So I've got 2 colorways done up, ready to go for the show, and I am working on a lot more. Don't know how many I will have, but I'll have quite a few. Hopefully I'll see some of you there. And it looks like it'll be a good lineup. I don't know what each one will be having, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be my first in-person Fibre Festival. So, and I'm not sure whether McCausland's will be there or not, but if they're not going to be there, I will definitely have some of their wool. And if they are going to be there, I will just have the colors that I have dyed myself in their wool. So people can have basically, you know, making up your salt, doing your saltwater knits, you can have unique colorways that other people won't have. Because I don't think, there's a few people out there that indie dye the Briggs and Little and that. So there are a few that have the indie dyed, but there is only myself and Belfast Mini Mill that indie dyes McCausland's at the moment. So, and if you are looking for anything from McCausland's that I don't have, just let me know, because I can always order it in my next order. I am going to get bigger stuff next time when I order. I'm going to place an order for a 5-ply, which I'm told rug hookers really like. So I will be doing that and dyeing colors for them. So I think it's a little bit of everything. I do have, oh, here's another DK I have. It's 75% superwash merino, 15% cashmere, and 10% silk. 115 grams and 284 yards. And it is luxury, of course, cashmere silk, merino. What more can I say? So I have, this is my Country Rose. I don't have it knit up, but it is so soft. I have 4 of these available right now on my site with Gramp shirt, which usually goes really fast. This is one of my most popular colorways as well, because it can go with every different colors. It's got a lot of blues, grays, blues, browns, some yellows and orangey kind of colors. And then this is Diamonds in the Sky. And it's got your greens, turquoises, and some blues in there. I do have a merino. I only have this one right now up for sale. It's a one of a kind. And it's 70% mohair, 30% silk, and it's kid mohair. This is actually really soft. I have purchased mohair before. I didn't think I could wear mohair until I tried this out. I still have the original skein here. This is my original skein of mohair. I had bought it, just one skein, and I actually tucked it into my shirt like this, and I wore it around for the full day, and it didn't bother me. Whereas I have the Love Note. I want to make another one, and I don't know what I made it out of, but I had to wash it with, I tried fabric softener, I tried conditioner, and the unicorn rinse. So after trying them all and trying them all again, I can finally wear it. But it's not something I enjoy wearing. So I love that sweater, so I'm definitely making it again. So I find when you have the 30% silk, it makes a difference. And I'm sure it does with anyone else out there that has the 30%. So, and what else do I have? I do have a worsted, which is right here. This is a pretty popular color too. It is Under the Sea, so it has lots of colors. It is 100% superwash merino, 115 grams, 215 yards. And I have 2 of these that are ready to go. Oh, I don't have this on my site yet. I just found it. I had dyed it, but never sent it, never did anything with it. This is it's 16% stellina, sparkling stellina. You can see it in there, the odd time sparkling, and 84% superwash merino. It's really soft, and it needs to go up on my website because it's not there. It's $32 skein. Most of my bases are $32, except when you get into the luxury ones. So the majority are $32. And this is dyed in the Island Blueberry. And so I do have to put this up. I just found it. I had it skeined up and just at a bottom in with my undyed yarn. And I don't know why, but that's where it was. So that has to go up on the site still. I have a little skein of Moody Blue on my site ready to go. It's only 25 grams though. 25 grams is $18. So there's a few that I have on ready to go. I also have bulky. I have enough for this for a sweater. This is, no, I don't. That's Blue Hawaiian. I have enough of this on there for a sweater. It's Twilight. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. I was going to make a sweater out of this, but I never did. So I just put it on. It wasn't, my daughter wanted something like this and I made this one, but she wasn't happy. It wasn't her thing, so I put it up for sale and I'm dyeing up another one for her. I'm doing velvet acorns. She wants the velvet acorn poncho. You know, her daughter has it. I can't think of the name offhand, but it's really cute. So I'm going to do one up for her and her daughter for next year. So there are bulky. These are $32 and there's some of those that are up and ready to ship as well. So if there's something there that you do want that is not ready to ship, please just email me and I will tell you if I can do it, how fast I can do it, because it depends on whether I have the yarn or not. So, and I think I already told you, but the bingo word is forever. And my discount is forever. Discount forever, all caps. I add things daily, so keep watching. And I guess that is about all I have. Let's see if I missed some notes. To go with Island Mauve. Island Mauve would be go with these are 2 different batches, but it's kind of hard. Island Mauve would go with that pretty good. And it would be matchy-matchy, but you know what? These 2, my new color, would go really well with that. Actually, it does go really well with that. Island Mauve. Actually, a Sprinklelicious would look really good with Island Mauve as well. Any of the purples would look great with Island Mauve. This is another one that I have available. It's Passion. It is 70% superwash merino, 20% yak, 10% silk, 115 grams. Yeah, and I just finished knitting up my daughter's. If you look on my if you look on my Instagram, I have a picture of my granddaughter in a sweater I knit up with this. And it's got some really nice color variations. You really see it. I just dropped off a pair of kind of like to pull on for a sleep or to go out in the car because we can't wear snowsuits. And there's times when we're, you know, -30 with the windshield. So she needs something. And it's 425 yards and it's $36. So that is another one that I have available. I think there might be, those are two, like that would look good if you were making a shawl, but not for cuffs. It match too well, unless you like matching. Sprinklelicious would look really nice. And so would, no. I would say Sprinklelicious or any of the purples, because it does have the mauvey tone in it. So any purple you're going to put against it is going to look nice. Now those are too close in my eyes to put together, but those look nice. The looking for it, I know I have it here someplace. Comfy jeans would look nice too, because it's a nice soft like that. Actually, comfy jeans would be a very nice feminine look. So I think I covered all that. If there's no more questions, here's the talk. If there's no more questions, I will say goodbye. And please follow me on Instagram. This year is the year I'm going to try to be really good and put in more or have more posts on Instagram. I'm brand new to Instagram. I just started my Instagram last year and it was the first time. So it's taken a long time to really get used to it. And that is my goal this year, is to start posting. I'm going to try starting March. I said to myself, 1 post a day. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, Red Island Fibre, Fibre with the RE, Canadian version. And I'm also on Facebook. I have a page and a group. So on my group, I'm also going to start some Zooms to knit together for people. Well, we're starting to get back out again, but who knows what the future is going to hold. And I found it's really nice to knit with people throughout the world, meeting new people. But if that's all we have, then I will say goodbye to everybody. I hope you have a great day and have a great weekend with the festival here. And enjoy. Bye.